Hey Ringside crew, welcome to the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. And now here's your host, Joe Panther III.
Hello there, wrestling fans, and welcome to another live edition of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I'm Joe Panther III, and today I have a gentleman that he's doing something. He's doing it really well. Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to Mordecai. Welcome.
Thank you very much. I deserve all that.
Awesome, man. So, what made you come and what was your thinking? When you became a wrestler, what was this? Did you always want to be a wrestler, or was it just something you had to do?
I think it's something I had to do. I think I was born to do this. I'm looking to save people, honestly. I'm looking to save people, and my audience, the fans, this is where I get to do it, is wrestling. They get to see me, they get to worship me, and wrestling is the outlet to do that.
Awesome. So your staff, when did you were your family, would you have family in wrestling, or was it just something you felt
something that God told me I had to do. God told me I had to do. He came to me, he said, Mordecai, this is what you have to do. This is your outlet to save people. He gave me the staff. And that's what I'm doing now. So
if you had to describe your Mordecai, yourself, to fans that are not familiar with you, introduce yourself to the internationally known audience.
Internationally known audience. My name is Mordecai the Messiah. I am wrestling royalty. I am a literal Messiah. And when I'm in the ring, it is special. It is special. I wrestle like a god. I wrestle like wrestling royalty. And the sport comes easy to me. That's why, I have my second match coming up. Second match is for the light heavyweight championship. That doesn't happen by accident. I'm special. I'm a god. I am wrestling royalty.
So you're wrestling for a title. I could always add another championship to this awesome Dudes at Ringside Wall of Fame that we know and love. So is there any...
Why would you get my title? Why would you get my title? I'm not going to share my title with you.
Oh, okay.
That's my title. You could watch me. You can come worship me. But you can't hold my...
I guess I'm going to have to. I'll worship you. Don't worry. No. I will.
You better.
So who have you wrestled so far in your career that we could talk about and we'll go over?
Well, my first match was against Johnny Cho. I don't know if you've heard of him, Johnny Cho. He's a great wrestler. He's been doing this for quite a while. And that was my only match so far. And one match in, they're already giving me a championship opportunity. So I think that speaks volumes to me and my work, as well as my opponent. We had a great match. It doesn't happen every day. A lot of rookies, you don't really they don't get a championship match within their first year. Now this is my second match, a month in, and I'm already getting a title match.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Can't do that. Average human being can't do that, but a god can.
Got that right. So, did you ever think? I know, being a god, of course, that you will be on this pedestal as long as you want to be. But did you picture yourself so fast getting a title shot, or did you know it was gonna
No,
happen?
I knew. You got to keep in mind here, like a lot of my opponents are human. I'm a Messiah. Um, as you can see, my eye is kind of messed up right over here. Doesn't bother me. Normal person would have to take some time off for that. I'm not taking time off for that. This sport's easy to me. This sport's not going to come easy to you, or a normal person. This sport will come easy to me though. So yeah, no, I knew. If anything, I think it took longer than I thought it would. Um, this is easy. So
So do you know? I know another wrestling god is Lucius Crow. Have you ever encountered Lucius Crow yet?
I have not, no.
Mm.
But
Another
not
one.
that much of a god if I haven't heard of him.
Mm. Well, you and him. I think I need to get you two together. I think that'd be extraordinarily bad, but maybe it'd be a good team because he's a Pennsylvania-based wrestler that I
Okay.
associate with a lot. So.
I would definitely have to check in with God and make sure he is worthy enough to be my partner.
Mm, mm. So what other areas have you wrestled in your young career so far? Even though you've only had 2 matches in, where have you wrestled so far?
Wrestled in what's the place called in New Jersey? Uh, I forget the name. It was in New Jersey. Both matches were in New Jersey. The upcoming show is in Port Monmouth, New Jersey. That's on 31st of May. Port Monmouth, New Jersey, Thorne Middle School. I am wrestling Core Zone for the light heavyweight championship.
Mm.
Um,
And you're gonna win,
he wears
of
a.
course.
I'm gonna win. I mean, the guy wears a mask. The guy wrestles behind a mask. That's pathetic. I don't know what he's hiding under there. I don't know if it's because he's ugly. I know I'm not ugly. I don't have to wrestle in a mask. Um, people faint as I walk to the ring. They're in the presence of royalty. Um, so I've actually decided I'm gonna rip that mask off his face on May 31st in Port Monmouth, and he's gonna be embarrassed. He's gonna have to hide his face. That's kind of sad if you think about it.
Again, sign could double hide it.
Exactly.
He's gonna have to wear a double mask so he can't see his face. Um,
Yeah.
so when it comes to like training, like what kind of workouts do you do? Do you focus on weights more? Do you do like the calisthenics, the jumping around and stuff like that?
I do weights. I do cardio. I try to get on the treadmill every time I'm at the gym. Try to run for at least 10 minutes. Because the match is about 10 minutes. Um, and I train. I wrestle a couple times a week. I go out to a training facility called East Coast Pro Wrestling, and I get my reps in. Wrestle some matches, work on some moves, all that good stuff.
Mm. So when you're going to training, do they make you do like a high school, make you run around the gym twice and do squats and stuff like that?
Yeah, no, we definitely start off by running around and doing squats and push-ups and stretching out and all that good stuff. But the real fun is when you get into the ring. Um,
Mm,
that's where the real fun happens. To hone my craft and really get to Mordecai really gets to shine there.
mm. Good. That's good. That's good to know that they're teaching you really interesting stuff. So, like, what was it like the first time you walked into the training facility? Was it like difficult? Was it easy? Did you just jump right in and you knew what you were supposed to do?
Now I knew what I was supposed to do right away. This was my calling. Like I said, this is God told me I had to do this. So God didn't tell the other people there that they had to do this. So I'm sure for them it was hard. I'm sure taking a bump sucked. I'm sure that getting punched in the face sucked. I'm sure that getting super kicked sucks. That doesn't happen to me. I'm the one that's in control. I'm the one that knows what he's doing. I'm the one that's following out my legacy, and that's just how it is. I mean, professional wrestling is not an easy sport. I'm not saying that by any means. I'm saying it's easy
And that's
here.
yeah,
That's how it is. I mean,
yeah, totally.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah, yeah, totally. Like, it's crazy. Wrestling. people think it's so easy, like, and it is, like for
It's
people
not.
like.
I challenge anybody who thinks professional wrestling is easy to get into the ring with Mordecai. It will not be easy. You will not be awake after the match. Professional wrestling is a really hard sport, probably the hardest sport out there. But when you're a god and it's your calling, then it's easy.
Mm. So with your staff there, you're like your want, like you're a Kane.
Yeah.
Like, has it ever got involved in a match, or is it just a prop? Like,
It's not gotten involved in a match yet, but that's not to say I won't use it in a match in the future.
mm. So when it comes to your like wardrobe to the ring, like where do you get all your fancy like shirts and everything from?
From God. God gave me this outfit. He said, Mordecai, this is what you're gonna wear. I'm not gonna come to the ring in sweatpants or wrestling trunks or anything like that. People need to know who I am, and you look at me right away. You say, hey, that's a Messiah. That's a God. That man is wrestling royalty, and I get that respect right off the bat. All you gotta do is take a look at me.
Great. So do you collect any like jewelry or anything when you go to these shows? Do you find anything you like and you just take it of your own?
I try to stay away from everybody at the shows, especially the fans. I feel like they're beneath me. I mean, they're really paying to come see me. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I'm there to grace them with my presence, but no, it's a bunch of low life people there, a bunch of low life things. I'm just there to do my thing and do it well.
Okay. So, like, if you had to think of like 3 or 4 wrestlers that made you like this business even more, who would it be?
Right off the bat, I gotta say Kane. Kane was my favorite growing up. And right after that, I gotta say the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Um, if you can tell right there off the bat, I have a type. Um, those guys when they come out to the ring, just an instant, character, which is the best part about professional wrestling. You know who they are. They're creepy. They're cool. And then they create magic. So definitely those two. And then Triple H is a big one. Triple H is a big one. I mean, the guy's running the company now. There's a reason for that. He also is royalty. And after that, I gotta say Undertaker. Gotta say Undertaker. I did like Kane more, but Undertaker had that streak going at WrestleMania when I was a kid. That was WrestleMania. So he when they broke that, everyone was like, "Oh my God, WrestleMania! Like, what are they gonna do now?" It's like it was literally a part of WrestleMania for 30 years. So
Yeah.
yeah, Kane, Bray Wyatt, and Undertaker. Those are probably my top four.
If you had to start a stable with anybody that you want to be that would be in the God's presence, who would they be? It has to be 3 guys.
And we're talking WWE.
It could be
Uh,
WWE, it could be Indies. It's up to you. Whoever you feel would be
I'll,
in your.
I'll give it Triple H. I'll give it Seth Rollins, and I'll give it Randy Orton. That authority. If I have the authority on my back, I can get away with whatever I want to get away with. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Um, I'm smart. I'm not really just looking for wrestlers. I'm looking for ways to win. And you have the boss on your side, you're gonna win 99% of the time, guaranteed.
Yep. That match is not going to go anybody else's way. Nope, didn't see it. Match continues. Like,
Exactly. Yeah. And that's what I care about. I care about winning. I don't really care about entertaining people. I don't really care about putting on a 5-star match. I don't even know what that means. To me, it's about getting my opponent's shoulders on the mat, pinning them 1, 2, 3, walking away with a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? It's That's what it's about. That's what this business is about.
awesome. So, um, if my fans want to find you on social media, do you have an Instagram yet?
Yeah,
Instagram or
Instagram, Mordecai _ Messiah. That's where you could follow me. Post a lot of
I
clips
know.
there.
Yeah.
Get to really see who I am. That's a great place to do that.
Awesome. So I know you don't want to be near the fans, but do you have any merch or anything if they want to buy anything of yours?
So that's actually in the works right now. I have the design ready. I have the front of the shirt, the back of the shirt. It's just a matter of getting it out. So that's coming soon, and I would follow my Instagram page to see where that goes. The front of the shirt's going to say "Bow down to Mordecai." It's going to have a picture of my staff, and the back of the shirt's going to say "Worship Wrestling Royalty," because I am wrestling royalty, and you should worship me.
Awesome. Mordecai, I want to thank you so much for coming on the podcast. This was so much fun. Thank you very much. I'm so glad that I had the honor and the pleasure to have Mordecai in the podcast. I'm Joe Panther III. Your turn.
And I'm Mordecai the Messiah, and as he just said, he was very glad to have me. So come on and worship your Messiah.
And we will catch you in the next one.